and this is our Handsome Creations show. But before we get into that, I want to say happy Mother's Day weekend, happy Mother's Day month, happy Mother's Day to the world for all time. On Sunday, you've got just a few short days, 3 days in fact, to make the card, right, for the mother that needs that wonderful message. It's kind of funny that we're starting out with Handsome Creations because, my grandmother always says, push the season, we've got to get prepared, and Father's Day isn't until June. But AGTV is all about bringing you the latest, greatest, amazing products that our team has created, and we're giving you a sneak peek of what's coming up on HSN next Monday and Tuesday. So that's where we get the Handsome Creations. Every May on HSN, we are doing the latest and greatest things for him, where we have sentiments in today's show. We have a brand new summer-filled card making kit, celebrations. We're starting out with a stamp and die set today. Like all these amazing things that you're gonna see where they contribute, I've contributed to things from my life to the product, which is kind of fun. And in the next hour, if you're joining us for the very first time, I want you to identify yourself in the chat, and if you're here on AGTV on annagriffin.com, definitely chat with us, because that's where you can see all the fun. You can meet all the Griffinites, and then the chat's already going crazy from all over the U.S. and Canada, and it just got refreshed for some reason. There we go. Okay, very exciting. And so we're also streaming live on our YouTube channel. We're streaming live on Instagram, and we're streaming on our Facebook page, all at the same time, everywhere, all at once, right? Everything, everywhere, all at once. How exciting. We did not make the 1,000 followers for TikTok so that we could stream live on TikTok today. That was my goal. We're just like 60 something shy of that 1,000 people to get that special little API key, so that we can be really everywhere, everything all at once. But I want to say that we have a special show. I want to encourage you. Stay with us the whole hour, because we have a very, very special guest today. And that you're going to want to hear about and hear from and hear all about the amazing things that she is doing. We are going to be giving away an AG, I'm going to set it up first, AG membership. We are giving away to one lucky person that's not an AG member, and this is how you win that, okay? We're also giving things away at the end of the show. But how to win AG membership today is tell us in the chat. If you are a mom of a person, a pet, or anything that qualifies you as a mom, tell us what your favorite thing is about being that mom in the chat. And our team is we're going to pick someone at random at the end of the show to win an AG membership. And I'll be telling you all about that as we go along. Okay, very exciting. All right, we're celebrating the stylish side of crafting for all the men in your life. And this particular types of product, right, you can use all year long, not just on Father's Day. Okay, I'll be right back with our first item. All right, so HSN next week is Monday at 3 p.m., Tuesday at 12 p.m. and 5 p.m., and then we're done. How exciting, right? So 2 days, there's a crafting over 2 days. So again, 3 p.m. Monday afternoon, and then Tuesday at lunchtime and at rush hour or cocktail time, whichever one you want it to be. All right, we're going to be showing this amazing set of 22, it's 22 pieces. It's 11 stamps and 11 cutting dies and an idea sheet to create the most fun ways to create those cards for him. Now, this, growing up in a family where my dad could absolutely make or do anything. He could fix anything. It just came out of him in the nicest way. This is a tribute to that, right? Mr. Fix It, Mr. Build It. And one of his favorite things to say, he loved to tell tell jokes, right? And this one, you are the sharpest tool in the shed. It didn't ever go that way when he told that joke. It was, you're not the sharpest tool in the shed. So, ha ha. How many of you know how that goes, right? Very, very exciting. All right, I'm going to stamp a little bit. So, of these 11 stamps, we've got a little pocket knife. Again, my dad would carry a pocket knife, and how fun. I think this was the #1 tool. It's like my craft knife. The pocket knife has the ability to, to do all things, right? Fix everything. That is the one tool that you need. Well, as you're stamping, one of the things that we've done is that we've made these really great, super wide outline dies so that they don't break, right? You can use them over and over and over again. And if you're stamping the paintbrush or the wrench or that lovely little pocket knife, adding them to your favorite cardstocks, whatever color, going back and hand coloring the stamped images that you've cut out, very easy, lots of fun. Here we go. Paintbrush as real as it needs to be. Isn't that great? Same thing with the wrench. I'm thinking that I could. This is an adjustable one. I needed this the other day. Where was this? I must have scoured every single inch of the basement of my house because I had to replace my mailbox. And this was on a Saturday morning, and I'm thinking, okay, Saturday morning, I'm gonna go to the hardware store. So my mailbox had lost the actual the door on the front of it, and it was laying out in the middle of the street. and I was like, okay, I'm gonna replace this. Well, who knew that I needed an adjustable wrench? And it's all of like, I don't know, 2 bolts, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna go find it. I'm gonna have it, and lo and behold, it took me longer to find the wrench than it did to actually put the mailbox in. So there you have it. When you're crafting, look at that. Look at the paintbrush. Oh, I love this. This is probably my favorite stamp in the set. And look at that. I shouldn't have covered them up, but it is your day, right? So again, this is about, we called this Dad's Tools. Stamps and dies, but really this can be for the artist in your life. These can be used to say happy birthday. They look at that, you're the sharpest tool, right? And you're using a little glitter, right? Those are the things that we want to use to tell people, I have these triangles left over from my days in the School of Architecture at NC State. Right there, we had lots and lots of amazing things. So T-squares, and I like every single bit of this. So then now each one of these you see is a different interpretation, a different craft designer doing what they love with these stamps. Now, I'm thinking, is this something you want to use this year, right? Is this I'm thinking it's something that stays around with you for all time, right? This is something you add to your craft cabinet that is evergreen. And I know for me, anything that I'm buying these days, it's like, okay, I want it to last. I don't want it to be a fad. I don't want it to be something that just goes out of style. I want to be able to count on it. And so I think these wonderful stamps and anything like about building a ladder, right? So imagine graduation cards, right? All the things that you could use all of these for, it's all about your own creativity. Okay, I am loving all of the amazing comments about being a mom. And so what's neat is I consider myself a fur baby mom, right? And I was reminded earlier that I actually have 3 babies. I have 2 live cats and 1 stuffed cat here in the studio, and so that counts, right? And being a mom to like everybody that works here. It was Janice. Janice was with us for worked here 19 years. Tracy's mother. She was our bookkeeper for 19 years, and she was everybody's mom. So I think I've now assumed that role, but who knows? I do buy the stuff for the break room. Moms provide snacks, right? Okay, so exciting. All right, Kathy's a fur baby mom, and Wanda, can't wait to get these dad dies. So thank you for saying that. Okay, HSN, right? They're available here today on annagriffin.com. So on AGTV, you can shop and check out and still keep watching. It's a very unique, technology at its best. All right, now from here, I'm going to come back with the sentiments. We put the words in your mouth that you need to say to all of those fantastic men. Okay, look at this. Okay, Jen says, yes, snacks are important. Debbie loves my blouse. Okay, cute. Ancient J. Crew collection. Yeah. Me and my closet. We're having a love-hate relationship right now because nothing fits, or it just doesn't bring me joy, right? And as someone that's invested in her television wardrobe for the last 20-something years, I need a great tailor. Anybody watching who that has the world's best tailor? I need you. Okay, sentiments for him, rub-on transfers, and we're talking about not just for Father's Day, birthday, things for your son, things for your brother. And the best thing about rub-ons is you can cut them apart and use the words, even if you don't want to say, Dad, you rock. You could just cut off the bottom of that, you rock. Okay, 128, beautiful typography. All right, lots and lots of fonts. This is one of my favorite things. We want to use all the different styles of type, and we make it so easy for you to look like you spent all of this time making this, right? They all look like, to me, like wonderful t-shirt designs. They look like you shine like a star. I'm going to be using that one. You are the ink to my pen. All right. Who do you? Heather's laughing. You're my soulmate. You're my soulmate. You are my everything. Life is better by your side. Okay, you get the idea. This isn't just about your Father's Day sentiments. These are for the things that go on the front of the card, on the inside of the card, and even if you want to put them upside down. They all have the amazing opaque covering or printing on the back, and what's neat about that is that you can rub them onto the surface of your choice and see, like on a solid piece of cardstock, you can still read it. It looks like it has been printed, so always by my side and forever in my heart. You can send that to your dog. Happy Father's Day to the best dad ever, and look at that, over crazy pattern paper, right? That is so possible with this. Okay, so let's do, I promised that you shine like a star. And this is one of our favorite ways to use the rub-ons in the studio and in finishing school and pretty much every way. Taking a die, I've cut this out of the sheet, I've put it on a solid piece of paper, and it's got a little tack to it, and it's not gonna move. The die's gonna actually help position the rub-on transfer, and the machine, right? I'm going to show you how to do this with a bone folder, but the machine actually transfers the design effortlessly, okay? And then the die gives us, look, we're making custom things here, people, and we're doing that with 128 opportunities for those rub-on transfers to transform whatever it is that you want to make. So, gorgeous card base, a little plaid cardstock, and then look at that. You shine like a star, and that's me. I need to send this to myself. I'm deciding to star in TikTok. You know, the good kind, the clean kind. Although I have had so much fun. If you're not following us, I'm at the Anna Griffin, and if you've seen us today already, you will see a little sneak peek of what our special guest is up to, and so exciting. All right, now here's the way in which we are going to take this, and so as you are All right, oh, it got stuck down and it's a little tacky, so I'm not gonna peel it up because it is gonna transfer to my tag. So I used a tag die, and this is gonna be a little crooked, but the bone folder is going to have the design. See, oh look, it didn't stick. Okay, look at that, and put it right back down. Just do a little extra rubbing with the bone folder, and now I'm sure that is perfect, and it is. So that is really kind of fun, and adding this to a tag shape for my amazing son. All right, I think I'm just gonna, since it's all crooked, I'm just gonna, yeah, all right. Peel off the adhesive covers. And there we go. All right, for my amazing son, let's decorate the inside, right? This is the part where everyone gets challenged. Like, what do you say? You know, what do you say for something that is, all right, moms, you know this, sending all my love, right? This is a great way to go about this. So you want to center it where you want to put it. I always like to do this north of center, okay? So like if we're looking right here, and let's say the center of the card insert is here, it always is north of center, and this is as a design thing, so that you have room to write, all right? And we want room to write that message. So what does sending all my love look like? What does it sound like? What does it feel like? That's what you write, okay? So what happens when all your love goes to this person, right? This little son that we're sending this amazing card to, all right? I always put the name right here, right? Put their name, put the date, you know, or just the year or the month, and then write from your heart, right there. Okay, so fantastic. One more time with feeling. Look at this. What do we have here? We have a ball game. My perfect match. Okay, great. Like, this is the way you want to go about it, right? We want to say this, right? For the man of the moment. Fantastic. Thank you for everything, Dad. And again, here's the thing. Like, I don't have my dad anymore. So, oh, he's not, I mean, he's with me, but not with me physically. You can cut this off. Thank you for everything. These become exactly what's needed and wanted. Doesn't have to be all flowers, sunshine, and rainbows all the time, right? And unicorns. Sending love to my grandson. You know, I don't have a grandson. I'm like, but so many of you do, and I've got something for you to use. But here's the thing: if you don't have a grandson, doesn't mean that these rub-ons aren't completely useful, because we have said it so many different ways. We've made it so easy for you to be the best sister, the best mom. I love this. Thank you for being the anchor that grounds me. So fantastic. All right, and then Dad, like you, is always in style. Oh, we have some fun things to say this June and for onward. Okay. All right. So from here, I think I just have this, right? All right. If you're looking for paper to use with those rub-ons, we have the coolest Home cardstock and vellum. Homme, which is a French word for him. This is such a great set. So we're starting with plaids in dark colors, lots of foil, herringbone patterns, textures, and things that you would find in men's woven neckties, and text weight paper as well. But then we also have those same patterns in vellum. So beautiful set, 36 sheets, and gosh, you can't even tell that that's vellum. All right, there you go. Very, very good, right? 36 sheets. Thank you, Heather. Okay, all right, we're coming right back with Anna's archive, and if you're not familiar with what that is, we've gone into the warehouse, we found some very limited things that we have maybe a couple of dozen of, and they go in the show, and they're only here for while supplies last. Be right back. So you probably know that I'm such a sucker for a sharp dressed man. And like that's a thing, like fashion and men's fashion and just fashion in general, right? Something I gravitate to. And being a visual person, Suits and Sentiments, right? Or Suits, that was a great TV series. Suits and Sentiment stickers was something that we developed to create very much like our paper dolls, but we made them for him. So there are some very dapper gentlemen, and there are 3D stickers where we have morning coats, we have tuxedos, we have, you know, old suits, right? Beautiful old illustrations. Then we have banner sentiments. You are an inspiration, my favorite guy, celebrate with style, looking great friend. So many ways to, right? This is like a haberdashery, right? It's like there we go. You know, there we go. There's the sharpest tool in the shed again. He's everywhere and he looks good on this one, right? Oh, we got your tools at your feet. You've got a walking stick and all right. I think this is fun. Okay, there are 80 stickers. There are 40 sentiments, 40, right? 80 stickers. Yes, 80 3D stickers. Okay, blank card. Let's decorate. Let's take these. So I'm thinking that same thing. Look, we had that very nice dashing gentleman. He's buying a suit, right? He's having a custom-made suit, and he's got this fantastic little stamped image from one of our sets. And oh wow, look at that. Cufflinks, right? You need some beautiful cufflinks. Looking great, friend. All right, and I think that's gonna go right there. Collage, right? We're just creating a collage. And if you're someone that goes, oh, okay, I like this, I like the headless part, or you don't, let's just say, for those of you watching, they go like, hey, I don't like these headless things you keep doing, Anna. The idea is to take the tiniest little picture and the little head cut out, fussy cut the head out of your favorite person's picture, put it on top of the suit, okay? Right? Personalize it. Oh, right? This is paper dolls times 5, right? So fun. Okay, I got lots of examples to show you. Very exciting. Lots of ways to use the gold foil embellishments. Maybe we're going to do a little window shopping. I mean, what gentleman doesn't want to feel debonair, right? Or dapper. I like those words, right? Because they're old, right? I mean, I know. I'm the only one using them these days, but whatever. Oh, okay, yes, very dapper. See, we love the suits. Love the stickers. Rhonda's laughing at me. Okay, love all the man things today. It's Anna Griffin unique. Okay, super duper, right? We're just going back. Like we're going back in time. We're keeping the past. We're bringing it forward. We're reliving all of these wonderful ways that, you know, old catalogs, old ways of selling these things. Right? So way back in I think some of this came from a really ancient Harrods catalog that I have. And then a set of paper dolls like that I actually do have from my mom, which were hand cut out. They were illustrated, and then we've doctored them, or we've recolored, repainted, redrawn most of this stuff so that it becomes ours. But at the same time, we're making what was old new again, and we do that with like she said, Anna Griffin style. Okay, Erica's saying we're going to inspire some of our men to get dressed up. Yeah. Oh, Chrissy, is it from the UK? She says yes. Very Harrods. Very good. Fantastic. Okay. All right. We're coming back with our very special guest, so don't go away. Hi, Wendy. Oh, okay. Okay, we have to wait. We have to wait 2 seconds for your audio. I learned this at Create that there's something that happens in the guest lag that the audio doesn't quite work right out of the gate. Okay, try again.
Okay. Hello, hello, hello.
I just can't hear her. Can you hear her? Okay, Sharon's working on it. All right.
Okay.
Now I gotcha. Okay, everybody.
Okay,
Everybody, this is Wendy Townley from Omaha, Nebraska, and she is up to some great things. And and the chat just went nuts, Wendy. And so many people have already seen the interview, because I see that in the chat. But let me just stop down. Congratulations on the launch of wendycrafts.co, okay? And this is her new website. And then there's wendycrafts.co/podcast with none other than me as your original guest, your OG.
Oh, I know. As I like to say, is this real life? Like, is this real life? Is this happening right now? It doesn't seem it. I want to pinch myself.
Well, so Wendy, I was explaining this morning to Faye in our office about what you used to do with the library, and I would love for you to tell everyone a little bit about turning your passion into a profession.
Yes, thank you, Anna. I am so thrilled to be here. I can't tell you how excited I am, especially after spending all weekend with you at Create. Like, this is it just keeps happening. But yeah, so I've been a crafter and a card maker and a scrapbooker for years and years and years. Discovered you many years ago and fell into the Anna Griffin community in such a big way and felt so held and loved and supported by you, your team, all of the Griffinites, everybody that I've met. And so I've enjoyed being a part of it. And most importantly and most pivotal for me was your October 2023 Craft Happy event with our dear Buck Davis. And for those who didn't get the chance to join, the whole premise of that was, how does crafting and creativity help us and heal us? And how does it benefit us? And how does it help us help others? And I remember very distinctly watching and being part of that event and thinking, there's something different here. Like, I am being light up in a special way something is clicking. And ever since, I have just thought about that. And in the years since, when I've met other crafters and talked to them, I hear that common theme over and over about crafting is about beautiful things and the pretty papers and the embellishments and the flourishes. But there's something deeper that's happening, and you've spoken about it, and we heard it from all of your guests at Create over the weekend. I kept hearing all of your guests saying, my craft room is my sanctuary. It's my happy place. So to that end, I took the idea about a year ago, and Wendy Crafts is born. It's so funny because initially the whole thing was a website and a podcast. We didn't know what to call it, so we just started calling it Project Wendy Crafts, PWC, and Wendy Crafts took. And someone is sitting on wendycrafts.com, so that's why we went wendycrafts.co. But who cares, because it's live today, and you were the first podcast guest, and I am just like over the moon excited that this day is finally here, because I've been so excited and so eager to talk about it and to help share your story, which was incredible, the 2 episodes that we recorded. So
Yeah, I've only watched the first one, and then I was doing, right before the show today, I was doing my part, and I don't know if you saw it yet, but I tagged you in on TikTok. I took the creativity is in my DNA, all day, every day, and I took that one as our first short. And thank you for giving those to me. And we're going to let everybody in on it as you watch. I mean, I would encourage everybody to watch both episodes. The second one hasn't dropped yet, right? Or has?
It is, yeah.
Oh, okay, both of them. Okay, so yeah. Sorry, I digress. I just want to say, I want to go back to the thing about the passion to the profession, and the moment where the light bulb went off for you. It was like, oh, there's something here that I want to talk about, like that you wanted to talk about, right? And that, like, I love it. It's about healing, creativity, community, giving, self-expression, and joy. That's your ethos. And
Yeah.
and I can't wait to see where it goes. Because I know you talked to Buck, right, already?
Yes. So Buck was one of the next interviews I recorded after you, because I said this whole project was born out of that event, and so
Yeah.
we had a wonderful conversation that will drop in. I love being like so hip to say my episodes are dropping because they're they're dropping. So my conversation with Buck will drop in the coming weeks. He provided a lot more insight and research and background that we learned at Craft Happy a couple years ago, and really kind of underlined this whole idea of crafting. And you might remember this other phrase that he shared at that event: you cannot ruminate yourself to recovery. And so when you are in those unhelpful thought patterns and emotional places, like sitting and stewing ain't gonna fix it. So
No.
that's why I get busy with my hands and start crafting, and so many of us here today do the same thing.
Yeah, absolutely. So let's make that our word of the day, rumination. And if you don't know what it means, look it up. But that stuckness, that place of stuckness, and the loop that plays in your head. And I walked into the studio today and I was like, oh, there's that loop. I was just here. How can I be here again? But that was like not doing me any good, right? And I shut it down like 2 steps into the room. And then we have this moment together, you and me, and we have spent all weekend together, but this moment is about you, and this moment's about what you're creating in the world and how I can support that. And I couldn't be prouder of you, and I was just so honored to be part of it, and thank you. Every day I tap heart on your Instagram, and it's
Keep it
like
up.
Yes, we should all do that. Everybody do that for Wendy, and then we will in turn do that for you, and that's what this is all about. So it's about the community.
I'm so appreciative again for you being a guest and you being so vulnerable and honest. And the Anna that showed up for that interview is not the Anna we see every day. And to me, it was so special for you to bring that vulnerability to our conversation, and really sharing your heart in a way that I know is going to help and heal people tremendously. And we are putting it out in the world and saying, go forth and help others. That's the whole point.
Yes.
We're here to help and shine the light.
Yes, that light from within. Poof. Okay, All right, Wendy, good luck. Not that you need it. Hopefully there are thousands of people now rushing over to see what you're all about and what you have put into this world. And we wish you all the best. And you just let me know if you need anything else. I'm right there for you. Okay?
Done. Thank you, Anna. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome. Thanks for joining us. And go make a card for your cute husband that I did not know produced the podcast. Okay.
Yes. I will do that. He will get a dapper looking card based on what we've just witnessed.
Perfect. Okay. Oh, thanks, Wendy.
Thank you, Anna. Love you.
Love you. Bye. Oh, okay. Oh, that was good chat. Yeah. All right. We're going to come right back with something that only our AG members have seen, and that's a new set of kirigami dies. Okay, that's fun. If you were part of our Create weekend that just concluded on Sunday, I had a lot to say about being in the matrix of the craft room, and then I just said it again, like we're in this funny little matrix of products and streaming, and we're doing all these things, and you gotta know that that's like, while I've been on TV for 23 years, I have not been the production of my own TV until the last, in August it'll be 3 years. So there's that, right? This is a very small staff, and we do a lot of big things, and so very, very exciting. There's a lot of head nodding right now. Okay. So AG members got a little sneak peek of this amazing die set, okay? And it's a diamond, right, that cuts the paper 1/16 of an inch such that it creates an accordion to reveal a message underneath. So honeycomb cards, if you've ever seen, that's what the Victorian ones are called. And these are special little messages underneath a piece of shredded paper. And this is the die that's going to do that. And this is very unique because this takes special engineering. It takes incredible precision to not tear the paper, and still work like a slinky, right? Which was one of my favorite toys as a kid. And I know we can sing the Slinky song if you'd like. Slinky, Slinky, it's a wonderful toy. I don't sing, but it's good for a girl and a boy. That was the lyric. Okay, and it would go down the stairs, right? So at our house, right? So I grew up in my great-grandmother's house. And what's neat about it is that when my dad made it he renovated it for us to live in, he put in this beautiful curved staircase. And so the slinky would start at the top of the staircase, and I had to like get it lined up just so perfectly so that it would go all the way down the stairs and do the curve. So I'm a slinky expert, right? Heather's just laughing. Okay, I'm gonna use our beautiful midnight blue, navy blue shimmer cardstock. I'm taking the largest diamond, and that, okay, so we've given you the diamond kirigami, we've given you an outline die, and what that is about, oh, it shifted. Uh-oh, we've got some serious stuff going on here. All right. Look at this. This is a testament to how incredible something, a personal die cutting machine can do, right? And with the right kind of die, the best quality. So this, my friends, is that, like, it's strong. It still has the strength of the paper, and this is going to go over a message. And so we've already started on our card where it's the birthday king, and it's his card. And if right, let's see, what is today? May 7th, right? Yeah, I have a lot of Tauruses in my life, lots of birthdays this month. My cousin Mike, his birthday's coming up next week, and his wife's birthday was just 2 days ago. See, this could go to him. Birthday king. Okay, such a great idea. And if you want to decorate the kirigami, you can just add, you pull it up and you add the embellishments in and around the part that pulls up so that, right, so that this moves freely, right? So we always want this part to move freely. And if you were part of our Create event this past weekend, we made so many damn diamonds. I don't even know where, I mean, we should have counted. It should have been a trivia question for the number of diamonds we did or made. And so this, my friends, is something super fun. And you've got 2 different sizes. And so you can make it where it cuts out of the paper or it cuts completely out, which that means like this with the shadow layer. That's a cut where it's completely cut out. But this is a party trick, right? This is something that, oh, this is pretty. Look, look how sweet that is. This is that smaller one, and that tiny, tiny little ribbon. Oh, look at that. Celebrate, happy birthday. Oh, it's time to celebrate. Oh, nice, right? This is like a little treasure map. The sweetest, like kites. Okay, so if you're thinking about, all right, I want to do something for him, right? Handsome creations, right? You are the real deal. Who do you need to say that to? in our last show, we had a Simply King of My Heart card making kit that was amazing. Had these embellishments in it. But isn't this clever? All right? Hearts, spades, dice, diamonds. Diamonds. Nice. Really, really cute. So perfect for what we're doing with all the Simply card kits, right? You are a great reason to celebrate. And every single one of these is uniquely different because we have vellum ones. We have gosh, look at this. So we have Francesca. All right. All beautifully done. So wishing you a happy birthday. I like this one with the trellis. This was from the Trellis album die set. And I mean, you could do it sideways. It's all about what you put underneath. So anybody love these? Anybody already have these? It's Lori's birthday. Okay. Happy birthday, Lori. Happy birthday to you right there on AGTV. Hello. Oh, okay. Now from here, I'm thinking that we have, lots of, everybody's saying hi to Erica Zipper. Erica, you are a delight and so much fun. And, I watched back part of one of the Create classes because I wanted to get to the news, and I was watching the highlight reels, and I was just like, oh, this is like so much fun. Not the real news. I was watching the Create news, and Erica was wearing a necklace, a poop emoji necklace, which was hysterical. Doesn't go with these cards, but it was just so funny, and it was so her, right? And she's just the life of the party. Okay, cheers everybody. Diamond kirigami, easy to use, fun, interactive, becomes a gift when you send it, and that is that. Okay, let me take that cardstock. We have this navy metallic cardstock that is, it likes to sell out. So here it is. It's 36 sheets of 5x7, 36 sheets of 12x12 of shimmer. Okay, so this is printed on our ivory cardstock with a navy metallic ink. It's a color that we picked that complemented all the things that we're doing. And I'm thinking this is giving me summertime vibes for sure, because mixed with red, maybe mixed with the schooner dyes that are coming up next week. These are still available on our website, brand new, ships a-sailing. We have the 3D barbecue dyes coming up as well. This is what I mean by the red, white, and blue. This is the kind of paper that adds just that different texture that makes everything just seem just that much nicer. If I don't know if nicer is the word, it just gives it. It just says you're special, right? So you receive a card with the shimmer cardstock, you're special. And what the person did to create it, it's special. And I love this because this is showing up with our tropical, our paradise dyes. There's the barbecue one. So that's the perfect navy. It's going to work for 4th of July. It's going to work for cards for the military. It's going to work for all the things. Okay, very good. Not part of anything but here and now. Okay, I'm coming back with a fashion statement for that dapper guy. Okay, so our wingtips bundle is, or the bundle part, is something we always do in AGTV, and that is put together something that you wouldn't be able to have otherwise, just because we have the ability to put multiple things together in our warehouse. And we thought a wingtips bundle was definitely part of that well-dressed man. Okay, so wow, it is. Let me just show you our wingtips refill kit. So this was something that our finishing school craft boxes with the wingtip shoe dies, like if you've got those dies, you definitely want to play with all of this refill. That gets you this. Okay, it gets you this like flocked paper. It gets you the overlays. It gets you the soul sentiments, and then the bundle is bundled with the handsome slimline matte foil cardstock. That is where you get all of those incredible colors, and then we get the patterns, the pattern cardstock, the cards, and again that flocked paper. So if you've got the wingtip dies, you can make the shoes. Otherwise, this is a really great palette for those handsome men in your life. And this is, I kind of like this, right? I hope you have the best day. You stand out in the best possible way. So all of those things, right, in one giant bundle. Let's see. All right. Wow, it's 43% off. So it's 18 folded cards, 18 cardstock layers, 15 flocked layers, 24 embellishments, 18 3D sentiments, 18 envelopes, and 60 sheets of the matte foil cardstock, and that's in the slim line. So I'm standing here going, all right, but it takes something, and that is like having these dies. So if you've got the Finishing School craft box, right? One, it's a collector's item now. All of those are a big deal to have in the world because they had this incredible shoe die, and it was our year of fashion, and it was just last year in 2024. We made all kinds of shoes. We made sneakers and Marie Antoinette shoes, and we did it all out of paper, and we did it in that unique style that is, you know, it's like I would say it's a sophisticated interpretation of something that can be pretty simplistic or iconic, and we elevate it, and then when you add really gorgeous papers and embellishments to those die cuts, and like even you do something like this, like a weaving, right? Look at that, right? So we're looking like, this is like those really fancy shoes. So we've even got spats as embellishments. So if you've got a golfer in your life, this is not where that goes. It goes up here, right? It covers this part. This one's right. Okay, yeah, all right. And the matte foil cardstock, really beautiful. There's the perfect red, and it looks like this, right? So this is a perfect red. The last day of Create on Sunday morning, I got to ride in a Maserati, this color, around Armour Drive at top speed, and I'm still thinking, wow, that happened. That happened on Sunday morning, 7 o'clock. What an amazing thing. And then now we have the color of that car right here in this matte foil. So fun. You want to know the real me? I didn't have the Maserati. Don't get excited. But my friend did, and oh my goodness, she really had fun driving it. And there it is. That's like, it's some sort of like cranberry, crabapple red. Gorgeous. Okay, all right. Now we have something that I'm not going to stop. I'm just going to keep going. Thank you, Heather. No, you're so cute. We just wonder what you're going to do. We have such incredible things in our repertoire, and going back through some of the best products that we've ever made, and when we find stock of stuff, it's a real joy. And I just want to introduce you to something because we have so many new people joining us, and that is, this is our Paper Tricks embossing folder set. This is like iconic. This is an incredible set of folders. This makes a pleated rosette, this makes a half-inch pleated rosette, and then all of these make different things out of paper. By running the paper through it scores the paper perfectly. And so these are, each one of the folders does a different thing, right? So smocking and inverted box pleats and this beautiful wave. If you've never seen these before, I would encourage you to get your set, because this is the thing. I'm stocking your craft room with the things that you're going to need that will take you, like Wendy said, on that journey, right? And that you're in a space of happiness, and like, this is such a therapeutic thing to do. This is, let's see, how many of these are, all right, so it's 2 folders worth of the pleats, right? So it goes through the machine, you have to have the large plate, and you use the paper of your choice, and you don't even have to measure to do that. And it doesn't even have to be the full 12 inches. You can make half fans. You can do so many amazing things with these. This was one of the original products that we ever made with the folks at Cricut. And so here we are. We have re-released these many times, but I think we found some recently. So paper airplanes, smocking, box pleats, inverted box pleats. I like the wave, and then I like the banner. So fantastic. Okay, and I have a lot of things to show you. It's paper. Woo, it's paper skyscrapers. Look at that. All right, so those rosettes, here's a whole different way of looking at it, right? Doing it like the bottom of a fancy dress. Or if you're doing that wave, it's a perfect thing to go on the back of a card for a background. Here's the wave again, right down the sides, and this is where you get really, really excited about paper folding, because you just have to follow along, right? It's either over or under, and sometimes both, but and we do it in a way that really just brings the paper crafting to life. And this is like an extra pair of hands. It is the kind of thing that you want to frame, right? This is the type of scrapbook page that really, like, it needs to go on the wall, right? These are the things that we love the photo, we love the composition, right? Put it in a shadow box and then look at it on the wall. Right? Yeah. Okay. Or you're making something to commemorate like a really special occasion. Weddings, to me, like they deserve these paper tricks, right? Those incredible photos illuminates that special moment that's just caught, right? That one special moment. Look at that. Pleating. All right. Here's a trick for you. Die cut one of those 12-inch borders. Put it through the smocked folder and then pleat it. Okay. Yeah, that's what that is. There's that wonderful sea urchin. That's a fold in one of those. I think there are 8 in total in the set. And then we have this is what they look like on cards. You know, just really doesn't ever stop. The creativity really never ends. It's all day, every day in my DNA, as you will hear when I talked to Wendy Townley on her podcast on wendycrafts.co/podcast. And you know what's cool about that is that it's on Spotify, it's on the Apple podcast, it's everywhere. She even has it on RSS feed. She's got it going on. All right, I'll be right back with alphabet soup. Okay, what's 32 times 3? No, 30, how many letters are in the alphabet? I am so tired. And I just saw that somebody said, I'll let you figure that out, but somebody just said, I know I'm tired when I'm waiting for Robin to read the chat comments. And that's not happening here today. Now, is it? We just say hello to our friend Robin in Florida, and she was our co-host during the Create event, and she read the chat. But this little sheet is wrong. It's 12 dies, but it's 3 different fonts, right? And so the entirety of the 3 alphabets, right? So look at that. It's like, and there's punctuation. So, all right, somewhere north of 78 die cuts you're going to be able to make. But I did say there's numbers and punctuation in here too. So from 0 to 9. So I don't know. That's a lot. That's a wrong card. It just says 12. Okay, this is what this makes. Look at these. All right, this is the way that you spell anything. Okay, you count to 10. You add the WTF. you do a serifed font. You have a somewhat, like, this is a pseudo script, and then you've got a full script in a die. Now this is my favorite font, and what's so neat is that we've adapted it so that you can get that same ability to typeset with the dies. So you can say love, you can say friend, you can make sentences with these, you can monogram with these, and you can say Happy Mother's Day. All right, oh, that's funny. Okay, here we go. All right, you can spell create, right, where we have a lot of fun, and I'm guessing that, all right, so somebody said, what are the size of them? All right, so our first alphabet, the script one, is just under an inch. And then the second one is 3/4 of an inch, and the smallest one is just at 1/2 of an inch. So we're talking about being able to really make billboards, right? Do you want to, there we go. Somebody graduating soon? Yeah, all those kids are out right now. The finals are over this week. Look, oh no, what AG 86. I wonder what that was for. Not my birthday. Okay, believe, how cute is that, right? You want to say something to someone, maybe you want to say, Dad, special card, you know, think of that, 40 and fabulous. You get to say that on the front of the card. So it's Anna's, I think it was Anna's alphabet. It was our official title. Maybe somebody got married, right? This is Dale and, oh, that's not Bill. Let's see. That's what's so great about the Griffinites. I know your husband's names, and so we're laughing. Okay, this is really the coolest. So from paper tricks to the alphabet dies, we're talking about the things that your craft room needs, right? I'm fortifying you for crafting while while being tariffed. we're making sure that you've got what really matters, and that is, look at that, happy birthday to you, right? Sweet number 1. Oh, we have mom again. Okay, gold foil letters. Make the word faith. Who do you want to give that to, right? I'm thinking that, oh, there we go, T for 2. How adorable. Who's this? VHS. Okay, could be like VHS, right? 1991. Okay, girl, it's a girl, right? We're making some really personalized cards with those alphabets. Okay, love that. All right, I have, coming up, I have a brand new Simply card making kit just for you, so don't go away because we've got prizes to give. Don't go anywhere. Dale says, LOL. I was like, so, see, she's there. Bill's not there. That wasn't your card, by the way. But I did see that Robin entered the chat. So fun. She can't get enough of us. Right, my friend? Oh, we love you, Robin. Okay. Congratulations, if you made it this far, you get to see the Simply Celebration Chest Card Making Kit. Oh my goodness, everything that you need to make 12 amazing red, white, and blue cards to celebrate all things red, white, and blue. Okay, and that can be a number of things these days. All right, best wishes, right? Hooray, it's your day. Maybe it's a birthday you want to celebrate. It's fireworks, right? 3D sticker fireworks and stars, and then sunbursts and starbursts and banners and pre-tied ribbons. Look at that, how beautiful those are. They're perfect. Let's celebrate. You're my hero. Cheers to you. All the things. Now this is how it works. We actually have 12 cards that are already die cut. They already have foil stamping. They've got, some have stars, some have red, some have blue. Each one is greeted on the inside, and you write on the back, handmade by, and you fill in that name for yourself. Now, foam adhesive and envelopes, and then these are the coolest part, right? These are card layers, right? So you get more than you need to create these cards. They're double-sided, so 12 cards. You don't have to use these. You can save them for another day, but you do want to decorate with all of this. And so this is how easy it is for you to actually make something. So choose a card base, choose a card layer. You fit the truncated rectangle inside the truncated rectangle design. And okay, I think we're gonna have a little, yeah, let's do this. Let's put the border, let's add the little star, and I love this, for my hero. And even if you wanted to add things where, you know, more things from your craft room to this set, right? You wanna add die cutting, you want to add more, like, I don't know, even more colors to this, right? This is our first card kit in a long time. We had a celebration chest finishing school craft box, and you might recognize some of this, but making it into the Simply kit means that we get to enjoy it all over again, because we do consume all of these layers and all the embellishments, and then when they're gone, they're gone. So here they are, and look at that. Love that. You make me proud, Wendy. Okay, there we go. You make me proud, Robin. All right, how about that? We'll send those out. Let's tell everybody about why they're special to you. That's what we're up to around here. We're about spreading the joy. Yeah. Positivity, generosity, and we're doing that one card at a time, one project at a time. We're doing that with our hearts, and we're doing that with our precious energy. We are sending these to people that matter, and we're letting them know, okay? We're not just making these things and having them hang out in the craft room. We're getting them into the mail, and yeah, sending them, gifting them, handing the card to the person in person. What do you think, right? You know, I tell you, real mail is the bomb. The real mail, when you go to your mailbox, you know, I go to my new mailbox, all fancy, and when there's real mail there, it is just, it's a joy. It is an incredible moment to have someone write to you, someone say that they're thinking about you, someone to say, cheers to you, 3 cheers for you. Right? Happening for you, not to you. That was what we talked about over the weekend. Okay, there we are. You make me proud. Let's celebrate a little red, white, and blue. Again, we're pushing the season. If you're thinking, oh, this is just summertime, or this is the 4th of July, think again, right? Add pink. Think again, add pink. Add green. Add some other colors to this, right? Right? It doesn't have to just be about the red, white, and blue. So that's the I think the best part about all these card kits. So this is our Simply Celebration Chest card making kit. Is 12 cards. It's over 100 pieces to make those 12 cards. They're already die cut. All the pieces are inside. And when you finish them, you can put them back in this little box until you're ready to send them. Okay? All right. So from here, I have, let's see, I decided I was going to give away an AG membership, right? Oh, good. And we have a winner. Oh, fun. People are getting pretty fancy around here putting typography in our slides, our PowerPoint slides. I guess that's good. Thank you for your professionalism. Okay, so much fun. Yes, Anita Cooper, it's fun to receive mail. Anita Cooper and I got to see each other in the craft room. Okay, so this is what's neat about this was giving away, since we're right ahead of Mother's Day weekend, and so many of our community, we're all mothers to something, right? I'm mother to this business, right? I birthed it. I continue to birth it. But here's the thing. So our winner, she told us, I love being a mom of a high schooler. Cheering him on towards his future goals is my joy, and I'm a proud fur mom to my 3 perfect cats. That's Kathleen Mangs. How about that? See, now Robin, I'm channeling you. Can't name anybody, but Kathleen, you know how to say your name, I am sure, and I don't, but congratulations. You're our newest AG member, and what you get is such a cool thing, right? You get discounts. You get a 10% discount on price products all the time. That's evergreen. You get $50 free shipping, like orders over $50, free shipping. Then you get members only exclusive products where you are shopping for those things, and they launch inside these members only live stream events where they're private. And the next one that's coming up is on the 21st. It is Wednesday the 21st, 12 p.m. Eastern time. It's going to be from a special location, and we're going to have a work vacation, according to Heather. If you're curious about AG membership, there it is on our website when you scroll all the way to the bottom. Those benefits are outlined there, and this is what it looks like. You get 24/7 access to finishing school, and that's our Netflix for crafts, right? It is video after video, how-to after how-to, technique after technique. It never ends, and it is available to you at all times. And it was the birth. We birthed finishing school out of a need to have the experience of Create happen every day. And so with each one of those classes, as a member, you have exclusive content for a limited time there. We're getting ready to, we always add a new class every month, and we just did Clever Scenes for April. And so this month's new class is on the waterfall dies, and you might not know what those are about, but they are in the HSN show next week. So HSN's at 3 o'clock Monday, 12 and 5 on Tuesday. I hope you'll join us. Okay, all right, how do you win? You're gonna win the new preview. So as the sentiments for him, rub-on transfers, the Dad's Tool Stamps and Dies, and the Simply Celebration card kit. We have 3 winners that are gonna answer this question, okay? Yeah. What is the key benefit to being an AG member? What is the key benefit to being an AG member? And you just put it in the chat. And it says, yay, me. Yay for the waterfall class. Oh, that's fun. Okay, for some reason, somebody just said pocket knife. Okay, that was at the start. Good for you, you watched the whole show. Thank you. Oh, look at that, I love it. Okay, and you know what, you're all winners, because it, you know, community, finishing school. And then there's this really great private live stream that I want to remind you to watch on May 21st. Okay, so of the people that answered, Faye, I know you're counting. Okay, can you pick 30? The community answered 30, 31, and 32, please. And that they get those sneak peek items, one each. Huh, so exciting. All right, so if you enjoyed AGTV, I would ask you to bring a friend next time, and that's May 28th. That's at the end of the month and right after Memorial Day's holiday. And we will be back here with brand new things that you have never seen before, which is always exciting. But again, I hope you'll join us on Monday and Tuesday next week, and then again, AG members on the 21st, and then AGTV right here on the 28th of May. Whew. That was really fun to spend that hour with you. I always like and comment and share across our social media pages if you've watched on any of those things, because we want to hear from you. Bye for now.